Hi, I'm Matt Vespa from the Center for Biological Diversity. We're here at the Cancun UN Climate Conference. We've begun week 2. Some issues we're tracking in week 2 are what's referred to as the gigaton gap in the mitigation section and the shared vision of the entire agreement. So some new text came out on Saturday, which sort of evolved a little bit of the negotiations. And one thing we were disappointed with was the shared vision for the agreement, which is sort of what the agreement sort of purports to do more broadly, set a goal of limiting temperature to 2 degrees Celsius when we know that temperature cannot increase beyond 1.5 degrees Celsius to prevent a host of catastrophic impacts like loss of coral reefs, loss of the Arctic sea ice and the polar bear, and the inundation of small islands. So we are working to put the 1.5 degree target back into the negotiating text, and also to recognize in the mitigation section that the pledges currently on the table are not ambitious enough to achieve the reductions that science tells us we need to limit warming to 1.5 or even 2 degrees Celsius. And that gap between the low ambition countries have pledged and science is referred to as the gigaton gap. And we are working to get acknowledgement of that gap into the negotiating text and a process by which that gap could be closed by the next year's climate conference.